what's up? Making a video about the astrological houses. It's kind of simplified version of it. So I'm just starting with the first house, which is the house ruler to the first house would be Aries. So that would make it a fire house. And first house is dealing with personality, personal issues, and affairs. And then the second house, which is the second house ruler is Taurus, which would make it an earth house, which is dealing with values, valuing what you have to offer to the world, and how you plant seeds and the people, places, and things you value. And then the third house, and third house is an air sign because it's ruled by Gemini. Third house is dealing with surroundings, things you're familiar with, and the people, places, and things, trade, gifts, and talents. And then the fourth house, and the fourth house ruler would be Cancer. God, I cannot speak. Mercury got me fucked up. The fourth house ruler is Cancer, and that makes it a water house, and that's dealing with privacy, home, family, domestic issues where you gain emotional security, foundation, connectedness to emotional stability. And then the fifth house is ruled by Leo, and that would make it a fire house. And the fifth house is dealing with expression, creative mechanisms, things you're creatively into, entertainment, how you entertain, things you choose to entertain, and things you're entertained by. And then the sixth house ruler would be Virgo, and that would make it an earth house, you know what I'm saying? And the sixth house is dealing with work, health, routine, scheduling, and the ability to pay attention to detail. And the seventh house is ruled by, what's it ruled by? Oh, Libra. My bad, I got all this written down. I can barely read this shit because I was rushing. The seventh house is dealing with, it's ruled by Libra, so that'll make it an air house. And the seventh house is dealing with relationships, how you relate to people, places, and things, and how others relate to you. And then the eighth house is ruled by Scorpio, and that would make it a water house. And the eighth house is dealing with all things in the dark, things that motivate you to investigate, bringing the dark to the light, anything in the occult, secrets, cheating, manipulation, jealousy, transformation, mysticism, you know what I'm saying? Everything Scorpio related. And then the ninth house ruler would be Sagittarius. That would make it a fire house. And this is dealing with higher learning, bringing the light and the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to the eighth house, which would be bringing the dark to the light. The ninth house is bringing the light and the darkness. And this is dealing with higher education, wisdom, knowledge, meaning, reasonings, philosophy, point of view, spirituality, God, faith, travel, meanings, reasonings, wisdom, and knowledge. And then the 10th house, the 10th, I guess I'm gonna have to, ninth house is really just about, the higher learning, higher wisdom. I already explained that. I just want to go over it again. 10th house is, dealing with, the 10th house ruler would be Capricorn. That would make it an earth house. And the 10th house is dealing with what you're known for, how you're seen, your status, your ability to gain structure, how people see you gain structure, your status, and your career. And the 11th house ruler is Aquarius. That would make it an air house, goddamn air. And that's dealing with your social awareness, how you conduct yourself in a public arena, locations, how you organize in your organization, and the unknown, technology, and things of that nature. No, it's dealing with the unknown, and it also deals with technology. That's what I was saying. And then the 12th house would be Pisces, which will make it a water house, and that's dealing with the subconscious, all things that you tap into subconsciously, anything you can get connected to, collective consciousness, dreams, illusions, creativity, superficiality, supernatural, and spirituality. Boom. That's the 12 houses, a brief explanation of all of them, of their house rulers, and what they represent. Also, I could tie it back in. Might as well. The first house, the planets that rule the first house would be Sun and the Mars, because that's Aries. And then the second house, planet ruler would be Venus. These are the dominant planets that rule over these houses. And then the third house would be Mercury, and the fourth house would be Moon, and then the fifth house would be the Sun again, because the Sun and Mars are partial rulers of the first house, and then the sixth house would be ruled by Mercury, and the seventh house would be ruled by Venus, yet again, and then the what to say eighth house would be ruled by Pluto and Mars, partial rulers again, and then the ninth house would be ruled by Jupiter, and then the 10th house would be ruled by Saturn. You know what I'm saying? Structure, time, stability, and things of that nature. I'm gonna make another video on that with the planets, and then the 11th house would be ruled by Saturn and Uranus, and then the 12th house would be Neptune and Jupiter. And that's it. I'm really